And he said, where did y'all get that song from? Mm-hmm. And we thought, we wrote it.
Wow.
In my living room when Gladys was not in the group anymore. Mm-hmm. So he went back and told his partner he wanted to record the Pips by themselves.
Nice.
So he put us on Everlast Records. We recorded Linda, Darling, Everlast, Jungle Love.
Wow.
All those songs, right?
Yes.
But Darling and Linda was our 2 hits.
Right.
And we were able to work off Darling and Linda.
Okay.
We were working the Uptown Theater.
Nice.
And the Royal Theater.
Yes.
We were on the theater.
That's what got you there, yeah.
We were holding up the name, you know. The Pimps,
like,
man.
we still here, y'all.
No, we up in there. Right. So anyway, then we skip ahead because I want to get back to Van McCoy.
Okay.
Okay. So while we were in New York, Gladys and her husband Jimmy was driving through Philadelphia on the way to New York to record her solo album.
Oh, wow.
Right. And as they were driving through Philadelphia at the Uptown Theater, William Guest, Edward Patton, and I were performing on Georgia Wood's stage.
Wow.
Singing Darling and Linda, right?
Right.
Because they broke the record in Philadelphia.
Nice.
And we didn't know this, but Gladys had come into the audience.
Oh, wow. And
Georgia,
was watching from there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Georgia Woods and all of them knew that she was in the audience. They said, ladies and gentlemen, we have Gladys Knight in the audience. Don't y'all want her to come up?
Oh. Put her on the spot. How did she react to that?
She was good.
Okay, good.
She came on up, man.
And did her thing.
And we did. In every
hey.
beat of my heart.
Yes.
All right. The audience went like, yeah.
Crazy. They're crazy.
So it worked out really good. So she went to New York, and we were already living in New York. Mm-hmm. And we had an apartment in New York, and she and her husband was looking for an apartment. And we were staying with Willie Mays' ex-wife, Marguerite Mays.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
we were staying 801. I can't say that.
No, you can say it.
Well,
Y'all don't live there no more.
Yeah.
That's the scoop.
Yeah, we were
scoop, man.
We were East Elmhurst, Long Island.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And I was renting a room with from Marguerite Mays, who became our manager after a while.
Wow.
She's the one that put us in touch with Larry Maxwell.
Okay.
Who had Max Records.
Right.
And told him that she wanted him to record us and to get us a producer. Here we go.
Okay.
Do the hustle.
Yes.
Van
and that's
McCoy.
how you got in with Van McCoy.
Yeah,
Okay.
He brought Van McCoy out to the house.
Nice.
And Marguerite Mays told me, because I was working in the garment district then, trying to put food on the table, right? And Marguerite told me, said, Bubba, you're going to have to quit your job because I want you to spend full time with developing the group. So I had to quit my job. I ain't like that. Because I was paying rent.
Right.
But she said, you don't have to pay any more rent.
Oh, wow.
I'm going like, okay, well, I can.
Oh, shoot. Okay, when you need me.
Amazing. I can do it. What time you want me to be here? Hey, where?
That's all you had to say.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
So, excuse me. So Van McCoy came over to the house, and he was playing on the piano, and he said, I have this song I want to record on you guys called Giving Up. All right? So he took us in the studio, long story short, recorded Giving Up, and Giving Up became
a hit
record.
Nice.
And Sister Marguerite Mays went out to the radio station, and I don't know whether you remember this, Chief, but the Magnificent Monte Q out of New York, Magnificent Monte Q was huge. Everybody listened to Monte Q.
Wow.
So Larry Maxwell, the owner of the record company, and we call her Sister Marguerite Mays, took us to this record company, man, and I mean to the radio station, and Monte Q, bang, right after Giving Up.
Wow.
Giving Up. giving up.
Wow.
And he was playing giving
Just
up back to
back
back to back to back. Come on, I'm busy.
And once again.
Yeah,
That's right.
back to back to back.
Wow.
And to the point where the people that own the radio station, they sent some people over there.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow.
So
Man.
Montague had us to hide in the back room.
That's funny.
to go back in the day. Come on, Chief. You know back in the day, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they'll hold you out the window.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they weren't playing.
They weren't playing.
Hey.
No, sir.
They weren't playing.
Anybody- By your
Hey,
ankles.
well, I'll hold you by the ankles out
Yeah.
there. I heard a lot of those stories, huh, Chief? Right?
Sir.
So anyway, we got out of there alive, and Giving Up became a hit, which took us back into the Apollo Theater
Nice.
Nice.
on another level.
Right. Because this
give-
time you came back with a lot more force than the
with a
first
vengeance.
time.
Come on.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm
They were
busy.
waiting for y'all.
That's right.
Now, hey, Chief,
Yes, sir.
this is when the suits came in. Hello.
Because now they on suit status.
That's right. That's
No,
right.
but check it. Ambezi, we didn't have no money.
Wow.
Wait a minute. The thing
Wow.
over here is I have to give props where props are due.
Wow.
Sister Marguerite Mays
Had y'all together. Wow.
went into her took us down to F&F Clothing
Wow.
and had Dave Alter to make us tuxedos like Sammy Davis
Wow.
with velvet collars and a red line in it.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Ooh, look out. Oh, hello.
Wow.
Hello. And we had like 4 outfits.
Wow.
4 tuxedos with some with braid on the. Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, Marguerite Mays.
Oh,
I had to
she
give it to her.
was-
She said, "Cause when we go into this Palo, we're gonna make Gladys Knight and the Pip the best dressed group in show business."
Yep.
That's right.
That was the big.
Yep. All right. Well, we are going to that's just gonna signal our break. Like, can I get my words, please? But yeah, that signals our break. So we're gonna go to a quick break, and then when we get back, we're gonna see who this caller is, and we are
Exactly.
going to continue with Mr. Bubba Knight.
All right.
Real talk, straight, no chaser. We'll be right back.
What do you see out there? Trees. Have a good day. What was your favorite part of today?
What are you doing?
I mean, I guess I'm a. Hey,
Are you drunk?
no, I had a couple, but I'm fine.
My family is in there.
Hey, look,
You've killed us. What have you done?
look, I'm really.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends.
In biology,
In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes
In
me.
biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today.
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn
is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
Do you know that you're in my lane? No, not at all. Are you not paying attention? Are you texting? I was just checking in with my mom. I was telling her that I thought we'd be home by 6. It's okay. There's enough time. Just pay attention. I'm not even halfway through my text. There's no way. I'm not even going to look up. My babies are in the car. You have to pay attention. It's just supposed to be a quick text. I'm so sorry.
Well, we are back from the break. And, of course, in the background, you hear the unmistakable sound of Gladys Knight and the Pips. And, of course, as we heard, they've been in the game for decades, and they continue to be adored by fans around the world. And we have here with us in the Broke as Hell studios, Mr. Bubba Knight, a legend, a true legend. And he's kind of talking about Motown and the Pips and all the stuff that they had to do to get to where they are, their beginnings, and working with artists such as Van McCoy and just a whole lot of good stuff. And so we're just enamored with the conversation right now. So we're going to get right back to Mr. Bubba Knight. So Bubba, let's get right back to what you were talking about. And before we do that, why don't we bring our caller in? And we're going to bring him in right now. We got Ryan on the line. Ryan, you're on the line with Bubba Knight, the Chief, and BZ, and Thin Bad. What can we do for you, sir?
Hey, just wanted to say hello to Bubba Knight.
How you doing, brother?
And I'm doing great. I remember seeing you. Remember?
Performing with the what? I'm sorry, Ryan. El Paso?
In El Paso.
Okay.
I believe you were performing with the El Paso Symphony.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, you're digging up one now. Come on, Ryan. Yeah, you're digging.
My question is,
okay, go ahead.
Who among you, who was the choreographer? Because I remember when I was little.
Oh, that
we
was
always
my question.
Imitate those dance moves.
Damn it, Ryan. Damn you. That was my question.
Who among you was the choreographer in the group?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. Okay, Ryan. I wanted someone else to say this. Because between Gladys and yours truly, we basically made up all of the choreography for a while. After we got to the Apollo Theater, we met a gentleman named Charlie Atkins. He was a a duet with Honey Coles. It was called Coles and Atkins, and Charlie Atkins became our choreographer. And the choreography that you have probably seen us do is basically his choreography, because he choreographed to the music, and he was out. Hey man, I give all the props to him.
Man,
when we first got started, we were just making up things like whatever. I was telling them busy about some choreography we did in the middle of Every Beat of My Heart when there was a musical break in Every Beat of My Heart. All the guys, we would face each other, and when the break started, we would hit that downbeat, pow, and throw our fists out